Mr. Flowby, you've seen the interview I've done with Colin Knighton, and the way forward is looking like it's going to be changing for the Manx Grand Prix. Your views on that?
Yeah, it looks like there's some hints there with regards to the results of the analysis, the cost analysis that's been done by DED with regards to the benefit of investing in the Manx Grand Prix. I think it's a good exercise. Let me say that up front, because I think it's good to invest in events, but also it's good to try to analyse what the result of the investment is.
Have you been involved yourself as a group in these discussions?
Not yet, because obviously it's fresh out of the box, this document. So it's something that we're studying at the moment. It is something that we'll definitely be talking to DED about. And getting back to your previous question, yeah, absolutely. I think it hints at certain changes that have to be made, which I think is a good thing, because let's face it, you need to look at how you can react to the trend in tourism, how you can react to the trends in regards to events like this. So it should be a constant evaluation of how you're performing. And in this case, I think we should be looking at how can we expand and improve the Manx Grand Prix as one of the main events on our calendar.
The numbers show that it does produce the income stream, and you no doubt see that, yeah. But it's clearly not making enough money for Isle of Man PLC. Have you got ideas that you can see will make it a better event?
Well, there's a few ideas that have been going around. One of them is to try to turn the Manx Grand Prix into more like a Goodwood style festival, which I think is a good idea. Let's investigate that and see how we can turn that festival around into something, as I said, like the Goodwood Festival. And
that's something that you would put some ideas to them about? Or?
Absolutely, we're in a constant dialogue with the DED nowadays, so it's certainly something that would be on our list to talk about next time. Yeah.
In general, how is 2012 looking for the hotel business?
It looks a bit like last year, when it was very slow in the beginning and picked up nicely a bit further on in the year. So hopefully it's the same kind of story this year.
Are you seeing the idea that with the recession hitting the UK, people are holidaying nearer to their homes now?
Well, obviously the bulk of our visitors come from the UK, and the economy is not that great over there, we all know that. So it's biting at the moment, so it does affect the numbers of people coming over to the Isle of Man. On the other hand, we're seeing a bit of an increase in number of nationalities coming to the Isle of Man from Europe and beyond. So that's an encouraging sign. So I'm not too pessimistic about the season, to be honest.
And we've done an interview in the past about finding it hard to get staff, even though there's quite a lot of people unemployed. Are you still finding that situation that local people don't want jobs in hospitality?
It is. The situation's been like that for a few years, that we actually had to import labour. Which is a shame, because obviously we all would like to have as much as we can our staff from a local source. But there's things happening now. There's a program that tries to get what they call the NEETs into hospitality, and I'm involved in that, and it's quite promising. The pilot program has been quite successful. So hopefully we get a few more young local people into our industry and out of the unemployment state.
So you're painting quite a good picture of the industry, which is quite refreshing maybe for some people to hear, because you normally expect it to be a bit of gloom and doom, but you're thinking things are not looking too bad.
Well, it could be a lot worse, let me put it that way. And obviously, as I said before, the number of people from the UK that normally come to the Isle of Man, that has gone down slightly because of purely economical circumstances in the UK. But as I said, there's an increase in more further afield visitors from further afield with regards to coming to the Isle of Man for probably the first time, which is good. And I think it's also got to do with the fact that we're trying to promote ourselves a bit further than just the northwest of the UK, and that's an encouraging sign.